Hey guys, what's up? This is Niyi Abdul here, and you're listening to Weebs on the pod. As usual, I'm joined by my co,
Tony Koya. So
and unfortunately, I'm quitting this podcast.
why is that?
Don't worry, I was just trying. I was just kidding. No.
I already saw what happened.
Uh, that's why I went with it. I just knew that you would think that you that you're the one that called me to come and do this thing. You are now quitting after just how many episodes?
I was shocked. I was like, wait this stuff.
So
I like that is something wrong. I mean,
yeah. Yeah, I just did it as a joke. But anyway, today's episode we're going to be reviewing the anime Spy Family or Spy X Family. I don't know how
wait,
you
wait.
want to call it.
Are you part of those people that will be say that we call Hunter, like Hunter X Hunter? Because I know some people now they are like fixed on like X is in the name, so you have to call it Hunter X Hunter.
It depends.
Depends
Like
on.
if it's something like what you just called, I call it Hunter Hunter. But if you call something like high school, this thing, I call it DXD
I mean,
instead of.
it's true.
So it just depends. This one, I really just prefer to call it Spy X Family.
Yeah, I want to form this boss. So I be saying spy family. Yeah, saying spy X
Yeah.
family.
No, I call it whichever one you want. Let's just go with.
So
Let's
okay,
just go
so
with either one.
basically we watched a few episodes of the anime and we just decided to give our thoughts about it. Sha.
And
So
also
like
if whether or not we recommend this anime to
the
you. We'll be doing this with the anime that we watch and enjoy. And
yeah,
at the end of each season, we'll dedicate one episode to those that we did not enjoy.
okay. So
So let's start it off by talking about the story. This is more or less um, the of the main characters is a master spy. Or let's
so
start it from the beginning. Two countries are at war.
wait, yeah,
One country wants to start a war, the other one wants to prevent the war. The one that wants to prevent the war have this master spy codenamed Agent Twilight, I think. Is it Agent Twilight?
yeah, Twilight.
Yeah. So they tasked him with doing whatever he can in his power as a spy, stop the war from breaking out. So in his latest mission, he has to get married and have a child because the person that he's supposed to be tailing is very guarded. So in order to get close to that person, his child has to attend the same school as the person's child. If you spoiler alerts, let's just say this right now.
Spoiler alert.
In the first episode, or is it in the second episode? Okay, yeah, he adopts this girl, Anya,
Yeah.
and she's a psychic.
Wait, I didn't hear you.
She's a psychic.
Yeah, she's a psychic. Is it a psychic or is an expert? Because when I was watching it, I was hearing the stuff. The subtitles was telling me telepaths, but what I was hearing was expert.
Yeah, I think we should go with telepath instead of psychic.
Yeah, yeah. Because psychic, that one, I feel like
I think you can go with Esper, you can go with telepath. Let's just
telepath.
leave psychic.
We
So
okay, continue. I wanted to do
I'll
something.
try I'll try my best not to completely just spoil the whole episode.
I assume it was me that was narrating that I was spoiled everything. I was so glad how you made
No,
everything vague, but you still explained some things.
see, I'm glad you stopped me where you did. I would have spoiled it. I would have spoiled it if you didn't stop me. Yeah,
So
that's the gist of it. Then let me just spoil a bit of it in the episode 2, I think. His wife is an assassin,
Yeah.
but he doesn't know that his wife is an assassin. The wife doesn't know that he's a spy. Neither of them
Only
know that Anya is an
is a
esper.
telepath. Or a
Yeah,
telepath.
but
Yeah.
she knows
She knows
both
like
their secret identities because of her telepathic abilities.
me, I feel like the anime has this dark premise, but like I feel like it's the way they are telling the story. It has its wholehearted like approach to it. You get
Yeah,
like the anime. There's some point I could just turn dark when I was watching it. I was like, this is dark. This gets past. Maybe when they go through like do like all this it's like what they call those episodes where they explain the backstory of the character.
flashback,
Hmm?
flashback.
Yeah, we like call it flash. Unfortunately, there's this name we call it, but let's go with flashback. Sha. Maybe when they explain it, sha, maybe they will shed some light on how she got her abilities.
Okay,
You get?
yeah, I get the dark this thing, but me, I
It's
viewed
not
it. Yeah,
there, but I feel like it's not like it's like like very present, but it could go dark at any moment. You get?
yeah, it actually does get dark in some moments, but I also like how wholesome it is in some other moments and how comedic it can be.
Yeah.
Like if you are watching this on YouTube, there will be a visual that will go on screen right now of Anya's face whenever she finds something shocking.
You be like, what?
That face, that
They
face
should
has
have
made me laugh. That face
like
has
they
made
don't
me laugh so many times. And the the funny thing, I honestly I saw it on Twitter just recently. How many times can she make this face by the end of this season?
guy, I don't think there's a, you should just continue. I feel like I like how it is like that.
Nah,
Like,
faces.
she's like, what the fuck? Like it's very memorable. Like is memorable a real word?
Yeah, they've meme.
The guy, yeah, the outfit was just I don't know what I'm trying to do. Oh fuck.
So like
Were you there
honestly,
on
I
were you there on Twitter? Like, no, the day the first episode aired, like there was this scene that Twilight was carrying the girl up.
yeah.
Then some people were not like like they feel like some people were trying to bring up all these
Oh,
like
that they are
say
sexualizing the
this. I was like I've not seen it then when I saw like was it everything that people
look.
it's not as if it's going to be
When I saw that thing, the first thought
mm,
that came to mind is, God, please tell me that these people are joking. That is
guy,
how
they will even make
stupid. That is
TikTok
how
sound.
stupid
It
it
was a
sounds.
TikTok. I was like, why
What?
would you assume that? I saw it was a TikTok now. Like, very went ahead and made a TikTok about it and brought it to Twitter and started arguing this stuff.
Wait, he was being serious about it?
I'm not. I think so.
Honestly, I saw it after I said, please let this be a joke. I did not pay attention to it again because if I find out that this person, I just need a look. If I find out that this person is not joking around,
Guy,
lose my
the
shit.
person, some people now. There are some like let's say weebs or let's say some fans like I don't want to call them like call them woke TVs or you know the term woke TVs. Like any small
Yeah.
thing, find one like I was like, guy, it's not something hard. I'm sure it's not something hard because that time when I've not seen it that time. And I just saw the picture. It was not even the like this. I just saw like the guy just carrying the girl up. How is that sexualizing or something? Or maybe it's what you've seen. Or
No,
maybe
me too. I hadn't watched the episode. I hadn't watched the episode when I saw that thing. So
and when
I
I
looked
watched
at it and I was like,
I was like, this what the force was about that time? Because it's like caused it to trend that time. Like I'm not sure like it trended in Nigeria, but it trended I think in US or so over
no,
that issue.
I looked
So
at, as I said, I hadn't watched the episode by the time I saw that picture. And the moment I saw the picture, I was like, what is wrong with this picture? What, like, I was trying to wrap my head around it. What is it that you saw in this picture that made it into a sexual thing?
And even the context, if the guy just guy and the guy
Even
fainted, like he
no,
was exhausted now. I was like,
even
what
out of context,
context?
there is no way to look at this and say,
A
oh,
father is
it's
telling his daughter like this. To say it's everything. I mean, I feel like maybe it's
exactly.
what the guy went through when he was small. Maybe he had uncles that were touching. Look, I don't want to joke about this kind of stuff, but maybe he has had
See,
experience like that.
even if we're not
So
going to talk about, even if we're not going to go deep into it, that's the same thought that came to my mind. Which kind of trauma have you gone through in the past for you to see this in such a twisted way, even as a joke?
I was,
Honest, no, this is one thing that annoys me about a lot of weebs. Like
and
now, when I saw this Kimetsu no Yaiba,
mm,
you know
is
that
it?
the arc that is going to come out now, people were
I,
making such a fuss that they should not include a scene from the manga where this female character is in the hot springs.
yeah, I think she was, and that's it. I think I heard about that one too. But it's like
I
I don't think they will animate that part. So I'm not sure whether they will animate it.
I looked at it and I was like, wait,
The
so
anime,
what is wrong? What is wrong with that
you see
scene?
blood. The anime, you have seen blood. You've seen gory scenes. So it's a scene
No,
of
that's
ladies.
not even what came to my mind. What came to my mind is there are anime that have had worse scenes than this. So what makes this one so bad that you want to leave it out? Like, to be frank, I really don't care. Leave it out, put it in. I don't care. But
Some people, there was this time again, like on Twitter,
look,
this same
let's just listen, leave it where it is before we spend the next 30 minutes
so,
talking about this thing, because I'm sure we can do that.
maybe just the one episode talking about like whips that like take things too far or something.
Yeah, let's do that.
So okay,
But
so what
yeah,
do you about now?
the next
Well,
thing, the art style.
like
I
one thing, no, you
I
this
guess
anime.
there really isn't much to say about the art style for me
You know this
because
anime has this two studios that are animating it. Studio Wit that what are their works like Attack on Titan, the first three seasons of Attack on Titan and
okay,
Vinland Saga, the first season.
okay.
Um, I've not wait. What's now this anime? Have you seen the other anime of or do you know the ones that this one Cloverworks have done?
Uh,
I'm not sure, but those ones, but
I've
I think
probably
Cloverworks they
I've
do
probably
like,
seen some, but I can't remember it right now.
but I think most of the times or like sometimes they do collabs with, right? We I call it collabs or co-produce an anime with another studio. Like
Yeah,
they co-produce what's the name? Darling in the Franks with Studio Trigger. It
yeah.
was even yesterday I even found out. So I thought it was just Studio Trigger that did the animation.
Yeah.
But, but the art style is nice. But at times it enters this, when the like let's call it the stereotype this or like when the characters want to like overreact to something. But it's most of the time
Yeah.
it's really the girl that
Anya's
reacts
face.
that yeah. And at times when this girl is trying to, what's the name of this guy's wife? What's her name again?
Uh,
Or you just call her no, I don't want to spoil her part. I want to mention her code name. Or should we call her should we say her code name?
yeah,
Dawn Princess.
we've already called Twilight good name, so let's just keep it
Anytime she's also reacting to like she always has this you
comedic,
know
over the top comedic type of.
like when some I'm trying to remember what reaction she had. Like she was like down or something. Like every You know, let
Like
let's
that
just
gloomy,
yeah, that group
storm cloud.
expression. Yeah, that's one thing that is peculiar, like particular about our own this thing. But I'm not sure about Twilight's own, sha. I don't think Twilight really has its own
Yeah.
that is going to adopt. It needs to adopt a child or something. And marry. It was like, ah,
So I enjoyed that part. I watched that over and over again just to laugh,
everybody
especially
was like,
because
it
he's
was.
doing it, especially on a train and people are just looking at him like, what?
Like, but
Uh,
then
For the for the art style and the
you really
animation,
know.
I really don't have anything bad to say about it, honestly.
It's not over the
Then
top.
it, then
It's not
again,
over the top.
yeah, then again, I don't really have
Like place
such an eye
over.
for this kind of thing. So maybe that's just my own.
No, I mean the thing is, it's not something like I will place over. Like, let's say the direction at which they like took the animation. Maybe they've not gone like how will I explain it now? You know,
I feel like they chose style more because it allows freedom. Like they can turn it comedic, and then they can turn it dark, and then they can turn it wholesome. So like it just
flexible
gives
enough.
them this.
It's flexible and it's good enough, but it's not like over the top. Like
It's not something like let's say the Fate series type animation.
yeah, no that wait,
Uh, what's the name
which
of the
studio
studio again?
is it? Ah,
UFO
it's the same
Table? No, it's not. What?
Fate now. The same studio
What?
that did is it Table now?
Okay, yeah,
The same studio that did Yaiba.
yeah, definitely can't compare it to those kinds of studios because those
Mhm.
honestly, I feel like working for those kinds of studios is bad because the expectations will be very high.
Aha. The way they mix the mapper.
Yeah,
You yeah, Studio Mapper, like the
yeah, I
way
can
they
hear you.
are taking a lot of projects, the way they are taking a lot of projects, like I, like if you've noticed something about Studio Mapper, like I feel like the way they're collecting projects, they are going to be stretched thin, like so thin enough that it will get to a point that the anime that in let's say that quality you get
Okay.
because like you've seen most of like Studio Mapper has the anime like I feel like it's the way they're collecting many projects is going to be stressed. Like everything's going to be stressed, and like their resources will be stressed so thin that you get to a point that the anime they collect, to start the quality of the animation will start reducing. You get
Wait, we're not supposed to be talking about studios.
no, I just like no. I said let's just digress a bit when you mentioned Portable. So what
So the
else?
next thing, what else?
Should we go through the rating or we should still talk about something else?
Let's see, what else can we talk about actually? We've talked about the art style, we've talked about the animation. And finally we just my rating, I would say I really enjoyed this. If I'll post a picture of our rating system on our Twitter and on our Instagram so you know how we saw it. But for this our initial rating, I would give it
7 out of 10.
nothing really to complain about, but like I didn't enjoy it enough to say it was very good. I just enjoyed it enough to say it's good.
It was okay. So me now, my own rating now, like what I rated is as judging from like these few episodes I've seen, I will give it a 7.5. Like, man, I feel like it has very good potential.
You are going to confuse them
Eh?
because the rating system does not have points.
Oh, so something between 7 and 8. Okay, let me just give it 7. Like I feel like it has a lot of potential with the story. Like the way would I call it something original because I've seen this kind of story before. It gives me this vibe of it's not like something like there isn't this much cliche in it. You get,
Yeah.
but like the pieces like you can find like you can see where they got inspirations from. Like you can see inspirations for what's the name? Have you seen this movie, Mr. and Mrs. Smith?
Yeah.
This what's his name? Brad Pitt and Angela Jolie.
And
It has
Angelina Jolie.
yeah, it has similar like this thing, similar let's say plot or this thing. Not like
Okay,
like
similar
the two
vibe.
similar vibe. What else again?
Someone actually mentioned that.
It so it's not me,
Someone
I
else
not
has
see it.
mentioned that.
I just thought of it now. Just like let me like give this some like something that sounds similar to each other. And again, like that's similar vibes with all these most spy movies, like The Man from Uncle, James Bond, right? And let me just say
Yeah.
James Bond, James Bond, and everything. But it has a lot of potential with everything that is coming together now. And I feel like if you
So
stretch the story for like so long, like stretch the story into one long this thing, like conclude everything, don't add anything or every other this thing, everything will be it will be a very good anime to at least a good anime to recommend to someone like it could be a good starter anime to some people.
yeah. So all in all, we would recommend you pick this up. If you are someone who prefers to follow the anime as it's released weekly, then pick it up right now because it only has, let's say, I think 3 episodes at this.
Yeah.
If you're someone who likes to binge to catch up, then yeah, you will have to wait till this season is over. Probably till we release our final ratings on all the animes that we're going to be reviewing. But yeah, pick it up. This is awkward.
Yeah, so yeah, pick it up.
I'm used to like I did this thing on my YouTube channel, so but
Yeah, well, after I
that
watching it, you gave me some recommendations after I watched.
that time I was like, how will I put it? It was lightly scripted. It had some, but
Okay,
not
but this one is like too free or something. This one is too free. Like we don't okay. So where are you
not
calling
really too not really too free, but like it has this freedom that I'm not used to. I've gotten used to that light scripting, so it may take a while for me to get used to this
this?
complete freedom. But yeah, this has been Weebs on the pod. I'm Niyi Abdul. He's
And
Tony Koya.
Koya.
If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to subscribe to this podcast and comment what you thought about the anime. Okay, now it's not. Now it's not even awkwardness. I just my eye my eye has been following this. I've been distracted by this bloody ant that my eye has been following. Yeah, make sure to follow the Weebs on the Pod Instagram and Twitter. The links will be in the description, and also follow mine and Tony's Twitter, Instagram. All our links will be in the description below. Thanks for listening. Peace out.